Okay, so how do I start reviewing this movie? Look, whatever I'm about to say in this review is not even about the actors, it's not about the movie itself. It's the director and it's the story. Like, waiting be this. Anywho's, hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reviewing a movie and it is titled Our Love Story. It is showing on Oluchi Afundu Tv here on YouTube, featuring the almighty Double K from Big Brother Niger, if you remember, Kelly Ray, Kassia, and what's his name, Femi from Big Brother Niger season 9. Of course, immediately I saw the poster, I was like, so these people are now acting. Immediately I clicked on it and I was expecting more. Even saying expecting more is too much. I wasn't expecting more, I was expecting better. That's the word. I was expecting better. Okay, even if it was just a 30 minutes content, I'm okay, as long as the story is good and will pull you in and will keep you glued. This one, I was glued because of the people in the movie, not because of the story. I just wanted to see how this whole chaos was going to end, because the story was in shambles, the writing was in shambles. It's not even about the actors, because they have potential, all of them. The 3 people that made me watch the movie have potential. They can act. If they're given a better story and they're directed better, they can actually act. But the problem is from the directing. I will say it again, it's from the directing and it is from the story, the script writer. And then maybe they don't have enough resources, because the way it was looking, I don't know. This particular Our Love Story, is it the love story of Kassia and Kelly Ray? Because it's looking like that. Let us dive right into the review. The first thing I want to mention in this movie is the phone conversations. It's just as if every scene, every two scenes, somebody would be making a phone call. I think it's a budget film. It was on a very low budget because we just had 5 actors and the other people were just phone conversations. And these phone conversations were killing me. The voices did not even match the people. Example, when Kelly Ray was on the phone with his mother, the voice did not even match. The caller, the receiver's voice did not even match the voice of somebody that is his mother. God, I beg you. So, down to the main story. Let me just give you a rundown of what the movie tried to be about. So, it's about this girl that was fighting addiction, right? She was into drugs. That is Kassia. And we later found out, or I later found out, because the way the movie was moving, I did not even know that. Look at her background though. All I knew was that she lost her mother and it must have prompted her to start addiction or whatever, or she was facing problems in her career. She wasn't in control of her life, normal actor wahala, and then she gets depressed, she starts doing drugs, I think. But I later found out later in the movie, because the movie was moving mad. Anyways, we're introduced to Kassia, this girl that is fighting addiction. She was a celebrity or an actor or whatever she was. But we didn't really go back to see her background. They were just saying it, show not tell. But this time around, they told us about it, they did not show us. So we're just going to move with what we are seeing or what we are being told. So we're introduced to her, and then we're introduced to Kelly Ray, a young man that is also fighting his own wahala back home with his mother that is trying to get him married today and tomorrow. His mother went ahead to pay the bride price or the dowry of a girl in the village on his behalf without even telling him. All we saw was that this girl packed her bags and came to Kelly Ray's house. Meanwhile, Kelly Ray had already engaged somebody else. So we have 2 women in the picture now. Then later, as the story kept moving, we found out, or we discovered, that Kelly Ray and Kassia knew each other from way back secondary school. So how they got to meet was that Kassia decided to start a new life, new beginnings, stop her addiction through the help of her friend that was trying to push her out of the addiction. So she moved to a new place, and this new place happened to be the same apartment complex where Kelly Ray was living. So they met each other, and of course the old love rekindled and blah blah blah. Remember that Kelly Ray already has 2 women in his life. Then Femi is also introduced. Femi happens to be their friend also from way back secondary school, and he likes Kassia. Meanwhile, Kassia, it didn't really show whether she likes him or not, but at some point in the movie she started liking him and she started considering him, but we're going to get to that. The first 30 minutes of this movie dragged like hell. I was finding it very difficult to understand what was happening, because from scene to scene we'll just see Kassia doing her drugs or being depressed, and then the next scene we'll see Kelly Ray on the phone with his mother, dragging with her whether he wants to get married or not. Then we'll go back to Kassia, then we'll go back to Kelly Ray for a good 30 minutes before they even met. Movie is going, time is going. If it's somebody with short attention span, or if these people were not known, I promise you nobody is going to watch the movie. If it is first time viewers, if it is people that do not know this Kelly Ray and Kassia from Big Brother, if they were not popular, nobody's going to watch it after the first 30 minutes, because I'm not getting the point. Like, I'm just seeing this person depressed, she's crying. The next scene, Kelly Ray is on the phone. The next scene, she's crying. So as Kassia and Kelly Ray begin to rekindle their high school love and whatever, Kassia catches Kelly Ray with the village girl. That village girl that his mother married for him. She now came to the city, to Kelly Ray's place, and unfortunately Kassia saw her and the whole relationship scattered. That was now when Femi decided to bring himself into the picture and try to be the saint, play the good guy, and then that was when Kassia started considering him. But she didn't really like him. You also see that she didn't really like him. This Femi now swore and said, over my dead body, if I cannot have you, nobody else will. Then it's now started planning stuff, planning evil against. You're going to see if you are interested in watching the movie. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But overall, what I have to say about this movie is that people are going to watch it because of the actors. The poster of this movie is really attractive, that you will see it and you'll be like, oh, let me go and watch it. But did it really match the content? It's one thing to have a very fantastic poster and thumbnail and title, and then it's another thing for the content of that video to match the poster. The poster that you promised us is not what I'm saying inside the movie. But anyways, like I said earlier, the actors are good, they have potential, they will do really well in a very, very good directed movie. But this particular one, I don't understand. It was poorly done. It looked like it was rushed, it was shabby. I don't know. I also think that the writer was all over the place. I think that the writer could have organized it better and removed some unnecessary scenes and put better things. And yeah, that's just it. People are going to watch it because of the actors on the poster, because of the people that acted it. But if it's somebody that has a very short attention span, they're going to skip after 30 minutes. That is if they will even reach 30 minutes, because what the heck. Anyways, you can watch the rest of the movie on Oluchi Afundu TV here on YouTube. That is the end of my review. Peace.